Very good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to my class. Here I am going to discuss most important science questions, most expected science questions in 2024 Karnataka TET preparation. Let us start the class. Let us discuss the first question. One minute. Okay. Yes, let us discuss 50 MCQ science question, most important science questions. Yes, let us start the class. First question. Chloramine T is an. What is meant by chloramine T? Chloramine T is an. First option disinfectant. Second option antiseptic. Third option analgesic. Fourth one antipyretic. Chloramine T. What is meant by this? Chloramine T is a disinfectant. We will use chloramine T as a disinfectant. Yes, let us audio, it will be correct. Let us move to the next question. Next question. Which of the following metal is the most abundant in the earth crust? Which metal we will get? Which metal it will be most abundant in the earth crust? First option aluminium. Second one is iron. Third one is sodium. Fourth option is calcium. Which metal is the most abundant in the earth crust is aluminium. Remember, the most abundant metal in the earth crust is aluminium. Let us move to the next question. What is the ultimate outcome when balanced force act upon an object? When balanced forces act on an object, what is the outcome? First option, the object remains stationary. Second option, the object accelerates. Third option, the object decelerates. Fourth option, the object moves at a constant velocity. What will happen? What is the outcome when you apply a balanced force? When you apply a balanced force, the correct answer for this question is the object remains stationary. Assume here one object is there, consider object A. I am applying a force in this direction like 10 Newton. In the opposite direction, I am applying 10 Newton of same magnitude of force. Both they will be in opposite direction. Therefore, this one we will consider as a balanced force. This is the object. Consider the object. It will be any object. Okay. When you applied an balanced force on both the side, balanced force, what will happen here? Then the net balanced force it will be 0. Then that object it will be in stationary. That object it will not at all move. It will be in the stationary condition. Okay. Those who are there in live, please tell me my voice is audible or not. Otherwise, 1 minute I will check. Yes. Okay, this one you have to remember. When you apply an balanced force upon any object, the object remains stationary. If you want to change this position of an object, you have to apply an unbalanced force. Unbalanced force means one side you have to apply a more force. If more force is there, then that object it will be change its position, otherwise it will start moving. Very important question you have to remember. Next one, those who are in live, you can answer the questions. Try to answer. Newton's law of universal gravitation force is given by, which is the formula? It will gives Newton's law of universal gravitation force. Which law? F, it will be, this is the easy question. F, it will be G m1 m2 divided by r square. This is the formula. Newton's law of universal gravitation force is given by the formula F, it will be equal to G m1 m2 divided by r square. Direct question. Then gravitational force, attraction between the two substances of their masses. F is directly proportional to product of masses of their uh, substance divided by distance, square root of distance between the substance. Okay, otherwise object you can consider. This is the formula we will use. Remember the formula. Next question. Benzalkonium chloride is a, first option, cationic surfactant and antiseptic. Option B, an ionic surfactant and soluble in most of the organic solvents. Third option, cationic surfactant and insoluble in most organic solvents. Fourth, cationic surfactant and anti-malarial. Here the correct answer for this question is benzalkonium chloride. Remember, benzalkonium chloride. This question is from chemicals in our daily life. Okay, then this the correct answer, it will be option A, cationic surfactant and antiseptic. We will use this compound. Let us move to the next question. Which of the following is a poor conductor of heat among the given metal? Which one is the poor conductor of heat? First option sodium, second one is calcium, third option lead, fourth one it will be mercury. Which one is a poor conductor of heat? The correct answer, it will be lead. Among these four, the poor conductor of heat is lead. Next question. According to the fundamental law of motion, an object persists in its state of rest or uniform motion unless influenced by what? First option unbalanced force, second one balanced force, third one frictional force, fourth one gravitational force. The correct answer, it will be unbalanced force. According to the Newton's law, if the object is at rest or uniform motion, then you have to apply a unbalanced force, then only the object, it will change its position, otherwise it will change its speed or acceleration, everything. It will be applicable only when you are applying an unbalanced force according to the Newton's law. Remember. Next question. Which law describes the orbit of planets around the sun? Which law it will describes orbit of planets around the sun? Newton's law, first option, second option Faraday's law, third option Kepler's law, fourth option Kirchhoff's law. Very easy question. In Kepler's law, they will give information about the orbit of planets around the sun, how the planets they will be revolving around the sun, then what is the shape, then everything information, everything is given by the Kepler's law. Next question. Interferon is connected with, interferon, what is meant by interferon? Is connected with, first one tonic, second one is virus, third one is carbohydrate, fourth option is ore of iron. Interferon is connected with virus. How it will be connected with virus, I will explain. Interferon, IFNs, are group of protein that help the body immune system fight infection and diseases. This is a protein. Interferon, that is a group of protein that it will help the body immune system fight infection and disease. They are produced by white blood cells and other cells in response to virus and other biological and synthetic stimuli. When a virus infects a cell, it releases interferons that signal nearby cells to increase their antiviral defenses. What will happen when a virus, it will get infected your body, then our body, it will releases the interferons, because it will release antiviral, then it can fight against the virus, whatever the virus it is infected by our body. That's why interferon, it will be related to the virus. IFNS can also play a role in tumor suppression, signal transduction, and also activating immune cells. That is the use of the interferons. Therefore, the correct answer for this question is interferon is connected with the virus. That one you have to remember. Next question. Chlorides of non-metals are covalent because almost all the chlorides of non-metals chlorides, they are covalent. They will be in the covalent in nature. What is the reason? First option, of electrons sharing. Second option, they can donate electrons to chlorine. Third option, they cannot share electrons with chlorine. Fourth one, they donate electrons to chlorine, forming chloride ions. Chlorides of non-metals are covalent in nature because of sharing of electrons. Already you know, covalent bond it will form because of the sharing of an electrons. Yes, that's why almost chlorides of all the non-metals, they will form a covalent bond because sharing of electrons it will takes place. Next question. Inertia embodies the resistance of an object to alteration in which of the following? Option A, direction. Option B, velocity. Option C, acceleration. All of the all of the above. The correct answer, it will be fourth, all of the above, because the inertia embodies the resistance of an object when you change the position of a object. Otherwise, when you apply a force, when you give the energy, then the object, they will be at rest or inertia. When you apply a force, there will be a change in direction of the body, then velocity of the body increases, acceleration of the body also increases. Then you can observe changes in all the three criteria. Okay, that's why option D, it will be the correct answer. Next one, the sum of kinetic and potential energy is when a missile is launched with a velocity less than the escape velocity. What is the sum of kinetic energy and potential energy is when a missile is launched with a velocity less than the escape velocity? Option A, it may be 0. Option B, negative. Option C, positive. Option D, none of these option. The correct answer, it will be negative. See, the sum of kinetic energy and potential energy when a missile is launched with a velocity less than the escape velocity, then sum it will be negative. Why it will be negative? The sum of missile kinetic energy and potential energy can be negative if the missile is launched with a velocity less than the escape velocity. What is meant by escape velocity? See, if we want to send a satellite to monitor another planet, then we have to give the energy, we have to increase the velocity of the satellite. It has to overcome the earth gravitational force. If it is influenced by the earth gravitational force, then that satellite, it will be revolving around the earth only. uh, if you increase the velocity to overcome that earth gravitational force, that velocity normally we will consider as a escape velocity. That velocity, it will be more than uh, the gravitational force it has to overcome. When you are launching a missile or satellite, the sum of kinetic energy and potential energy, both the sum, it will be negative because the missile is launched with a velocity less than the escape velocity. This is because the missile is still bounded by the earth gravitational field, which creates an attractive force that causes the total energy to be a negative. At infinity, the total energy, it will be 0. If the missile is launched with the escape velocity, it can escape earth gravitational field. Its total energy at infinity will also be 0. Here question, the sum of kinetic energy and potential energy is when a missile is launched with a velocity less than the escape velocity. What will happen? That missile, the sum, it will be sum of kinetic potential energy, it will be negative because you are launching the satellite with low velocity compared to the escape velocity. Okay, that is important question you have to remember. Yes, Akila, hi. Let us move to the next question. Next, lubricant contains, this is the medicine or drug we can consider. It contains only S enantiomers. Option B, only R enantiomer. Option C, the racemic mixture of both R and S enantiomer. Last option, both R and S enantiomer are active painkillers. Option C. Remember this one. Lubricant. It contains a racemic mixture of both R and S enantiomers. This question is based on drug. Remember. Yeah. Lubricant we will get in the types of a tablets also. Lubricant tablets contain lubricant which possess anal analgesic and antipyretic activities. It mode of action like that of other drugs. It is not completely understood, but it may be released. Okay, this is the information about the drug. We don't want to go in detail about that one. Lubricant contains the racemic mixture of R and S enantiomer. That much remember. Because at this stage we can't go in deep. If I started explaining in deep also, you are not in the position to accept all the concept. Only few days are left. We will discuss most of the question. Next, which of the following non-metal is lustrous? What is mean by lustrous? Lustrous is nothing but the metal, it will show shining. Almost all the metals, they will be lustrous. Okay, which of the metals are lustrous? But here they are asking which of the non-metal is lustrous. The first option is oxygen. Tell me the correct answer. One minute, I am checking. Okay, live. What is the correct answer? Akila, everyone they are telling iodine. Someone is telling oxygen. Okay, live. Which of the following non-metal is lustrous? First option oxygen, second option is sulfur, third option is iodine, fourth one is nitrogen. Iodine. Akila, Rabia, they are given the correct answer. The non-metal which is lustrous in nature is iodine. 1 minute, I will drink water. I will show the next question. Answer this question. Answer this question. Which of the following is a hyponic drug? Which one is a hyponic drug? Related to drugs, remember the questions because drug is very not hard topic. We will discuss few questions based on the drug. Which one is an hyponic drug? First one is luminal, second one is salol, third one is catechol, fourth one is chemisol. Which one is a hypnotic sorry, which one is a hypnotic drug? Option A, luminal. What is mean by hypnotic drug? Remember, I don't know more information about this one. Which of the following is a hypnotic drug is luminal? That much remember. Which of the following is a, again same question. Here these drug produce sleep and are habit forming. Common example of hypnotic drug are luminal and saconal. Means when you take this drug, you may feel sleepy, hypnotized. They will tell no that the drug, the name of the drug, hypnotic drug, it will be luminal. Remember, and also another saconal. These two are the drugs, remember. Okay. Next, alloy of which of the following metal is called amalgam? Alloy of which of the following metal we will consider as a amalgam? First one is mercury. Second option zinc and copper. Third option is copper and tin. Fourth option lead and tin. Alloy of which of the following metal it will form an amalgam? Yes, who is given the first option? Mercury. It will be the correct answer. What is meant by an amalgam? Amalgam is an alloy of mercury with one or more metals. Mercury is compulsory. With mercury, we will use some other metals that we will consider as an amalgam. Sodium amalgam. Sodium along with liquid mercury, we will consider as a sodium amalgam. Mercury with sodium. There will be a combination of mercury with sodium. Sodium amalgam. Amalgam of mercury with tin, silver, zinc, we will widely used in dental filling. Remember this also, more important points. Sodium amalgam means sodium mixed with mercury. Then amalgam of mercury with tin, silver, zinc, that one we will use in dental filling. Okay. Next question, this is the easy one. Umesh, yes. Screen is not clear. No, it is clear, Akila. Make a setting in your phone. I am checking in my phone also. Screen is here. Only few question font size is less. I will read the question. Options, maybe you are not able to see the option properly. I will read. Which is the precise mathematical expression representing the second law of motion? Yes, second law of motion. You know the formula. F, it will be m into a. The correct answer, it will be F, it will be m into a. M into a, first option. F is equal to m into a. Newton's second law of motion. Next question. Detergents are prepared by the action of sulfuric acid and which of the following? When we are manufacturing the detergents, we will use acid, sulfuric acid, with which of the following? First one cholesterol, second one lauryl alcohol, third option cyclohexanol, fourth one p nitrophenol. See, when we are preparing detergent, we will use detergents are prepared by the action of hydrochloric acid on which of the following? That is lauryl alcohol. Remember, we will use lauryl alcohol with hydrochloric acid. Sorry, H2SO4, sulfuric acid, not hydrochloric acid. H2SO4 means sulfuric acid. Yes, from internet I took this question. In the internet only I am getting like blur images that I can't do because we can't edit that. I can't do that. I don't know how to increase the font size. I am taking the question from the internet. I don't know brightness, how options they are looking dull. Question it will be good, but options looking dull. I don't know how to increase that. Editing I have to do that. Editing part I don't know. That's why. Next, which of the following non-metal is liquid at room temperature? Which is the non-metal that is liquid at room temperature? Option A helium, option B carbon, option C mercury, option D bromine. Which one? Which is non-metal? It will be liquid at room temperature, that is bromine. Only this non-metal, it will exist in liquid form at room temperature. So many you are giving correct answer, very good. Next, the third law of motion stipulates that for every action there exists an equal opposite reaction. What does this axioms entail? According to Newton's third law of motion, for every action there is an equal opposite reaction. First option, the reaction force is always equal in magnitude. Second option, the action and reaction force acts on different objects. Option C, the reaction force always act in the opposite direction. all of the above. According to the Newton's laws, for Newton's third law of motion, for every action there is an equal and opposite reaction. Yes, all the statements are correct. First, the reaction force is always equal in magnitude. That is correct. Action reaction force act on different object. That also correct. Then the reaction force always act in opposite. Reaction is always opposite to in direction. Yes. Therefore, all the statements are correct. Option D, it will be the correct answer. Next, in a manned satellite, people experience no gravity. It is known as, see, in satellites. Otherwise, when we go to another, not understanding, ma'am. Explain, ma'am. Oh, okay, this question, sixth question. Okay, I will explain once again. Sixth one I will explain. According to Newton's third law of motion, for every action there is an equal and opposite reaction. Here they are given the three statements they are given. First one, the reaction force is always equal in magnitude. Yes, reaction, action and reaction, they will be equal and opposite direction. They are equal. Yes, they will be equal in magnitude. Yes, action and reaction, there will be equal. Therefore, first one is correct. Action reaction force act on different object. Yes, action and reaction both, it will be act on different object. That is correct. See, I will throw the ball on the wall. That wall also, it will exert a force. Ball, it will hit on the wall. Again, it will come back. The wall also, it will exert a force on here. Ball and wall are two different objects. When I throw the ball on the wall also, it will exert an equal opposite force. So that's why the ball, it will come in opposite direction. Therefore, Newton's law of motion, third law, the action and reaction, it will be happen, it will be experience on different object also. Sometime with the same object, sometime we will consider two different individual objects also. Therefore, this second also, it will be correct. Third one, the reaction force is always act in opposite direction. Yes, reaction, when I throw the ball here, consider this the wall. When I throw the ball like this is the action. After hitting this wall, the ball, it will move in opposite direction. Therefore, all the options are correct. This, I thought this it will be very basic. No, I am doing the revision. Everything I explained in detail. Newton's third law. That's why this is like a revision class. I thought everyone, That's why I went little fast. If you have the doubt, you can ask me. I will explain in detail. Okay. Next, yes, weightlessness. The correct answer is weightlessness. See, when when we go to out of the planet, otherwise when we are in the satellite, our body, otherwise that satellite or rocket, you can consider that it will not experienced by the earth gravitational force. If I will be there on the moon, I will be flying, because our body is not experienced by earth gravitational force. We are all are standing, sitting, everything. Then we will experience a we will the earth is having a gravitational force. That's why we will experience we will experience a force. Let us move to the next question. Which of the following will not act an antacid? Which one is not act as an antacid? First option, sodium hydrogen carbonate. Second option, magnesium hydroxide. Third one is sodium carbonate. Fourth one is aluminum carbonate. Yes, which one is not act as an antacid? Sodium carbonate. Remember, which one it will not act as an antacid? That is sodium carbonate. Yes, bauxite is an ore of, first option Hg mercury, second option aluminium, third option iron, fourth one is copper. Bauxite is an ore of, bauxite, it will be an ore of aluminium. Remember, bauxite is an ore of aluminium. Yes, so many you are giving the correct answer. Very good. This question is repeated. Weightlessness. Ah, the main cause of acidity in the stomach. Normally, we will feel acidity. What is the main cause of acidity in our stomach? First option, release of extra gastric acid, which decrease the pH level. Second one, indigestion and pain in the large intestine. Third option, increase the pH level in the stomach. Fourth, release of extra bile juice, which increase alkaline medium in the stomach. What is the reason why our stomach it will be feeling acidic in nature? Yes, let us see the answer. Option A, release of extra gastric acid, which decrease the pH level. Extra bile juice, it will not happen. If you increase the alkaline medium in the stomach we are having an acid, we will not have an alkaline. Alkaline is nothing but base, don't get confused with that. Release of extra gastric acid, which decrease the pH level. Let us move to the next question. Which of the following is the suspension of slack lime in the water? Which of the following when you suspend suspension of a slack lime in water? Option A, quick lime. Option B, milk of lime. Option C, lime water. Option D, none of the above. Milk of lime. C, suspension of slack lime in the water. It is nothing but milk of lime. Sorry, next.
Given I am feeling like a gastric because I am not eating properly all every day. I started eating at 3 o'clock. What will happen if you not take the food at the proper time? Extra gas it will be liberated in your stomach. Correct now? Next question. Which among the subsequent scenarios exemplifies an unbalanced force? Which of the following it will experience an unbalanced force? A book resting on a table. Second, a car moving at a constant speed on a straight road. Yes, now it will be okay. I am drinking water, that's why my voice is disturbing.
Now is it clear? When I drink the water, what will happen? My mic also it will vibrate. That's why maybe you felt my voice is little. Still voice is not clear. Is it audible now? Okay, I am drinking water, that's why. Okay, next. Next, first option, a book resting on a table. Second, a car moving at a constant speed on a straight road. Third option, a ball falling freely towards the ground. A person exerting force to move a heavy box. Tell me which one it will experience an unbalanced force. The correct answer it will be last one, because I will explain with all the. A book is resting on a table. Yes, you simply you are keeping the book on the table. The book it will be in the state of inertia. Then both table and book both they will be experiencing a force on each other, but that is not an example of an unbalanced force. We will consider if any object at the rest, maybe both they will be experience a balanced force. A car is moving at a constant speed on a straight line. Already the car it will be in the state of motion according to Newton first law without applying a force. Yes, law of inertia. First one it will be an example of inertia. Then second one, If the car is continuously moving, if you want to stop a car, if you have to apply a brake, then it will become unbalanced force. If you want to increase the speed of the car, that is unbalanced force. But here they are given a car is moving at a constant speed on a straight road, not even curved road. It is a straight road means it is maintaining a constant speed, that is also a balanced force. Next one, a ball falling freely towards the ground because of the earth gravitational force. The ball is falling and also it is also maintaining a constant velocity, constant acceleration. That is also an example of balanced force. Only the last option, a person exerting a force to move a heavy box. If you want to move a heavy box, you have to apply a more force, unbalanced force, then only the box it can displace to some extent. That's why the option D it will be the correct answer. Next question, what it will be the dimensional formula for gravitational intensity? I will tell directly because this you have to remember. L T to the power of minus 2. This is the dimensional formula for gravitational intensity. Next question, chlorum chloramphenicol chloramphenicol is broad spectrum antibacterial. Second option, broad spectrum analgesic. analgesic Broad. Third option, broad spectrum antibiotic. Then narrow spectrum antibiotic. See, this one you have to remember. I don't know more about this spectrum because this is little advanced level question. Chloramphenicol, that is an option C, broad spectrum antibiotic. This it will be based on. Next question, which of the following oxides is amphoteric? Which of the following oxide is amphoteric? Which of the following it will be an amphoteric? First option, magnesium oxide MgO. Second one, Al2O3. Third one, K2O. D, Na2O. Which of the following oxides of amphoteric? That is aluminum oxide. What is mean by amphoteric? Amphoteric oxides are the oxide that behaves as both acidic and basic oxide. Amphoteric means amphoteric oxide means they can behave as acidic in nature also, basic in nature also. Amphoteric oxide have features of acidic as well as a basic oxide that neutralize both acid as well as a base. Here the correct option for this one is Al2O3. Amphoteric means oxides in amphoteric is Al2O3. It will behaves as acidic also basic oxides. Next question, which of the following okay, next, this is also a Newton's first law of motion. Which of the following scenarios best illustrate Newton's first law of motion? Which one it will best illustrate Newton's first law of motion? First one, a ball rolling down a hill. Next, a book sliding on a table coming to a stop. Next, a person riding a bicycle at a steady at a otherwise at a constant speed, otherwise steady. This one speed maybe, I don't know, pace they are given, something is wrong here. A car accelerating after being at rest. A person riding a bicycle at a steady speed, also you can consider velocity, otherwise steady acceleration speed, otherwise consider velocity. Here consider the direction means consider even velocity or speed. Steady velocity or steady speed you consider. Then here correct answer it will be option C. They are asking according to the Newton first law of motion, a ball rolling down a hill. Okay, down a hill, then after some time it will yes, Akila, I am explaining. A ball rolling down on a hill after, see this is the hill, if it is rolling down on a hill, after some time when it will reach the ground it will stop. Okay, next, Newton's first law of motion. A book sliding on a table coming to a stop. A car accelerate after being a rest. What will happen here? Coming, I will change the first. A ball rolling down a hill, then it will hit ground. If we otherwise it will stop when you reach the ground. Consider, yes, here whatever the option they are given, it is like confusing only. We will consider in the different way, then only it will become correct. Newton's first law of motion. According to Newton first law of motion, if the body, if it is at rest or inertia, it will be the state of rest. A car accelerating after being at rest. This question is little confusing, but in the internet they are given C is the correct answer. A person riding a bicycle at a steady. Which of the following is an example of an first law of motion? According to the first law of motion, if the object as rest, we will consider as a inertia. If the object, if it is in continuous motion, it will be in the continuous motion only. Otherwise, if you apply external force, then only, yes. Okay, according to here, a ball rolling down a hit a wall, after some time it will become stop. Consider likewise. A book sliding on a table coming to a stop, it will stop. Then a car accelerating after being at rest. A car accelerating after being at rest. That whatever the option they are given, that little confusing. This question I will check. I will give the, I will, that's why I am making the star mark. I will discuss once again, I will discuss in the next class. Whatever the option they are given, it is confusing because all, first one we will consider, we can consider it is stopping. If we consider as a stopping, it will become wrong. A book sliding on a table coming to stop, this is also wrong. These two are correct, but a car accelerating after being at rest. Fourth one is like, fourth option it will be, okay, this question I will check. I will see sometime in the internet also they will give what we discuss, what I told in the last class also. When they are giving the option, they will do the mistake, then your answer also it will become wrong. Okay, I not told any correct answer for this one. I will check this question, otherwise we have to uh, change the options, then only we can answer these questions. Okay, I will check. We will see, we will discuss once again this one later. But if in the exam, if they give like this question, if the options are wrong, definitely they will give one, maybe it is place. Study place. Study, a person riding a bicycle at a study place. I don't know. All the four options, it will be like confusing according to Newton law of motion. If they, if in the exam, if they give like this question, if you answered anything, if it is question itself is wrong, means they will definitely, they will give the marks. Okay, next, gravitational force on a particle inside a spherical shell is. If you consider, Akila, if you consider study place also, a person riding a bicycle at a study place, they are telling a place, but they are not informed whether the bicycle is moving with constant speed or not, whether it is, when you pedaling a bicycle, even you can increase, you can accelerate also, you can increase the speed also. When you are riding a bicycle, you are applying a force. Okay, that's why that also it is little confusing. That question is itself, options are confusing. Gravitational force on a, let us move to the next question not to waste time. gravitational force on a particle inside a spherical shell is? Inside a spherical shell, inside the earth, otherwise inside the center of the earth, gravitational force it will be 0. Yes, it will not. A person riding a bicycle at a steady place, riding a bicycle, they are given, why it is not moving? They are not given the bicycle it will be at rest. No, a person riding a bicycle at a steady place. Okay, next. Next question, we will leave that question, otherwise we will be stuck on that question itself only. Next, one of the most widely used drug in medicine, iodics, is which drug we will use in the medicine iodics? That is methyl salicylate. Remember, methyl salicylate we will use in the when in the manufacture of iodics drug. Drug we no need to discuss. That is the direct question. When you are answering the question based on definitely that Newton's law of motion, whatever the option 4 they will give, you should be careful when you are answering the questions. That type of questions you will get, we will also get confused. But a direct question we can. Okay, which of the following is not ionic? Which one is not ionic? Very easy question. Which one is not ionic? This, yes, we can split K plus Cl minus Na plus Cl minus, then H plus Cl minus CCl4. This one is not an ionic. Next, the satellite having the same time period of revolution as that of the earth is called. Yes, very easy question. The satellite, it is having the time period same as the earth time period, otherwise period of revolution, earth period of revolution. What is the name of that satellite? What we will call? Very easy question. First option stationary satellite, second geostationary satellite, third option gravitational satellite, fourth geosatellite. Geostationary, geo means earth. If we want to study about the, if you want to get more information about the earth, normally the scientists they will send the satellite. That satellite time period of revolution, it will be exactly same as the earth period of revolution. Okay, then only we can monitor the satellite. Next question, it will be based on light. Based on the light questions, it will be easy. The color which is scattered most in atmosphere is, which color it will get scattered the most? I will read the option, maybe options are not visible for you. Red, first option is red, green, yellow, blue. Which color is scattered the most? Option D, blue. Larger quantity of particles of size equal to wavelength of blue light scattering, mainly blue color. Okay, next, already theory part everything I explained. The phenomenon of scattering of light by the colloidal particles, which is the phenomenon of scattering of light by the colloidal particles, is known as, first option Raman effect, second Newton's ring, third option spectral effect, Tyndall effect. Very easy question. Very good. Everyone are giving D, 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 D. Raman effect, how Raman effect? No. Scattering of light by the colloidal particles. They are asking for colloidal particles. That is Tyndall effect. Colloidal particles means, always remember, we will use Tyndall effect. Next question. This also all the type of questions I discussed. I explained the theory part. Those who are continuously watching my video, definitely they will answer this question. The sky would have appeared dark dash in color if the earth have no atmosphere. If the earth has no atmosphere, does not have atmosphere, no atmosphere. First option is blue, second first blue, second one red, third option is black, white. When there is no atmosphere, there is no scattering of light. What will happen? Yes, the sky, it will appear black in color. C, it will be the correct answer. There is no scattering, therefore the sky, it will appear black in color. Red and green colors are preferred in traffic signals because in the traffic signals normally we will use red green color. Why we will use only red and green color? Red and green colors have large wavelength. Option B, these colors scatter least. Then C, there is less absorption of these colors. Option D, all of this. Why we will use red and green color in the traffic signals? Because all of the above is correct. Because red and light, they have the larger wavelength, and these colors, they will scatter the least, and also there is less absorption of these colors. Everything, all the options, it will be correct. Wavelength is large, scattering of light, it will be less, then absorption of light, it will be less, therefore the option D, it will be. Next question. Clouds appear white due to, why the clouds, why the clouds, it will appear white? What is the reason? When clouds, they will appear white? First option, water droplets scatter all wavelength. B, water is in frozen condition, looks icy white. C, fog is formed around the clouds. No. Why everyone are telling D, it will be the correct answer? The cloud appears white in color. Water droplets scatter all the wavelength of light. When you are, see, when clouds in the, almost in the, sometime it will be clouds appear to be white in color. Why white in color? In the atmosphere we are having the water droplets, then scattering of light, it will happen. Water droplets scatter all the wavelength of light, all the lights, 7 vibgyor lights, all the wavelength of light, they will get scattered equally. Then only, yes, white light, it contains 7 colors. Then all the 7 colors, if they get scattered, then the clouds, it will appears like white in color. Yes, tricky answers. Next question. Sunlight passes through a canopy of a dense forest is due to. First option, Raman effect, Newton's ring, spectral effect, Tyndall effect. Sunlight passes through a canopy. What is the effect? Tyndall effect. See, Tyndall effect means here the dust particles, they will be, yes, in the atmosphere we are having the gases, dust particle, everything. Scattering of light, it will takes place because of the presence of dust particle in the forest, otherwise in the atmosphere you can consider. Then when the sunlight falls on the dust particle, they will get scattered. Even the canopy means that is the small, very thick forest. Only less space is there to the sunlight, it can enter through the forest because of the effect of Tyndall effect. Next question. The color of scattered particle depends upon, scattering of particles, it will be depends upon. First option, density of particles. Second one, quality of particle. Third one, size of the particle. None of this. Scattering of light, it will be depend upon what? Yes, option C, size of the particle. Particle size is nothing but is it will be equal to wavelength of light. Size of the particle, mainly it will depend upon the scattering of the particle. According to this, it will be a scattering of light, it will depends upon the wavelength. But in the option they are not talking about the wavelength, but they are given the size of the particles. Yes, scattering of light, it will depend upon the size of the particles also. I think today's last question. The solution used for studying the scattering of light are known as colloidal solution, aqueous solution, non-aqueous solution, ordinary solution. Which solution we will use to study the scattering of light? Very easy question. Yes, yes, colloidal solution. Yes, scattering of light we will study with the help of an colloidal solution. Who is the only Indian scientist to won Nobel Prize in Physics for the discovery of scattering of light due to colloidal solution? What is the scientist name? J.C. Bose, Sir C.V. Raman, Sir A.B.J. Abdul Kalam, who got the Nobel Prize for discovering about the scattering of light due to colloidal solution. Option B, everyone are telling option B. Yes, C.V. Raman, he is the scientist who got Nobel Prize on scattering due to colloidal solution. Okay, I think this class it will be helpful for you. I discussed almost 50 MCQ questions. Almost 50 question I discussed, not 50, almost 50, 48, 47 something. Definitely these questions it will be like revision for you for your upcoming TET exam. Only almost today live only 6 days, 5 6 days are remaining. 6 days are remaining for the exam. Let us revise and also watch my videos. Almost all the series you will get in 2024. Almost more than 200 videos are there. Okay, thank you Lavanya. Tell me your feedback in the comment box, it will be helpful for me. Okay, and those you are watching first time, please subscribe. And also after this, yes, yesterday education minister he informed he will call even primary high school teachers. Definitely they will start, they will going to recruit HSTR also, even JPSTR also. This is not writing, I don't know why. HSTR, even JPSTR also. Yes, HSTR, they will going to call even JPSTR. We don't know. He mentioned about primer, higher primary, PU, lecturers, everything. He told about the teachers. Teachers means it will include HSTR, JPSTR, everything, primary, higher primary also. That's why after TET, I will start the classes for JPSTR also, HSTR also. Both the classes, science, maths, especially I am giving coaching for science and maths. You can refer my old videos. Here I am discussing only MCQ question. That's why I am not explaining in detail, because I am doing the revision. Only few days or only 6 days left for TET. But once I start the regular classes, you can watch my classes. Those who are new, then you will come to know how in detail I will go when I started explaining the concept. That time I will be not hurry to go to discuss more number of question. I will take more time to clear your doubts, concept, everything. That's why please subscribe to my channel and be uh, always watch my videos. I will give the new information when it will recruit, when we will start our regular classes based on HSTR, JPSTR, all the classes it will be free. So only what you have to do, you have to subscribe my channel. I am not telling, I am not asking any money also, nothing. Only you have to watch my videos, that is that much you have to do. I am giving free coaching only, I am not asking any money, nothing. It is free classes. The classes it will be available in the YouTube. And also please share my videos to your friends, those they are preparing for government exams. Definitely it will be helpful. I will cover physics, chemistry, and also maths, all the sections. And also so many you are asking, ma'am, do uh, uh, trigonometry. Yes, Akila, yes, that next class it will be maths class, it will be on trigonometry only, don't worry. I will do, because to prepare 50 questions almost I spent it more than 2 hours, because I have to take the questions from the internet. And also we discussed one questions, some questions they will give even wrong also. Everything I have to check, and also I have to take the questions, I have to frame the questions according to your TET syllabus. Everything I have to make. If before coming to 1 hour like class, I have to make my homework 2 to 3 hours, I have to sit, I have to do all my study everything. This that's why I am trying to do, I am maximum, I am doing the hard work. How much you are giving the support, that much it will help me to do more number of videos. That's why please watch my videos continuously. And whatever the comment, if any improvement I need also, that also you mention in the comment box, always it will be helpful for me. Okay, thank you everyone, thanks for listening my class. I will meet in the next class. I will discuss about the trigonometry. Everyone they are asking, ma'am, do trigonometry. Okay, I will discuss few MCQ questions on trigonometry. Almost 4 and 5 or 6 7 videos are there in my channel. Please refer my old videos also based on the topic trigonometry. Once again I will discuss in the live class also. Hmm? Okay, bye, take care, prepare